Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today we have a great video ahead of us. We are going to be using the Fantic here, and I'll show you guys the setup I have generously made for y'all to enjoy it. I don't know why, but I just really found myself clicking on this thing. I was looking for a video idea and I was like, what can I do? Well, I can make a good or a bad bike good, and that's going to be today's objective. I haven't always really been a fan of this bike until just a few minutes ago, actually, when I finished dialing the setup in. I just made the final touches on it. Probably will be updated and messed with as we go on with it. I don't know if I'll actually end up like maining this bike, but I'm not saying it's not worthy. This bike is really good in my eyes, and really steady, really nice, really simple moving. It hooks ruts pretty well. One thing it does kind of just get messed with a little bit, or one thing that you might want to try to perfect by yourself with the setup, because I don't really know how to fix this particular issue, is the lift it gets when it goes over a corner bump. So say you're in the middle of a corner and you hit a bump, it gets a little bit of air, and especially the front wheel, and it just takes course in that direction, so it kind of takes you out and whatnot of that rut or whatever. See the setup here on your screen. It is quite nice to have I don't know, a bike that isn't so like a new bike that's refreshing, in my opinion. You guys are still shuffling through the setup, but I mean, this bike to me, in my opinion, has been really good. I've played with it for about 30 minutes, and that's quite honestly probably the most I've been on bikes since I guess in a while, I guess. So I'm quite enjoying it. You might, get some skill issue here and there, and the bike's not going to solve everything. But in my opinion, this bike is pretty well rounded, pretty nice. But basically, I just took skills setup from his Discord and didn't make it my own, but I just flipped a lot of stuff. I think I don't think there's much left on here that was his doing. So yeah, I don't know. I think I just messed around with it a whole bunch, and then finally got it dialed to at least my liking. Hopefully, you guys can enjoy it as well. So let's go. I'll see if I can try to find a race, but if not, I'll just hop onto another track or something. I don't know. Got into a race here on Brawlhalla Brawl 2022. So yes, I'm rocking some FXR gear. Thought it was pretty fun. Since I wasn't riding, anything crazy, I thought I'd just put on some gear that I had. So I found some FXR stuff that would work pretty well, and put it on, and so far so good. But yeah, into this race we go. I don't know how good or bad it'll be. I just want to see how this bike kind of goes. I had 2 or 3 test laps. I think I crossed the finish line like 3 times, but I only had like 2 and an eighth of laps. So it's not a whole lot on a complex track. But let's see what we can do. Just waiting for the gate to go down here, and my sip of water before the race. Let's see how good we can get the start on this thing. I don't know how good those tough blocks are or anything, so I didn't know if they were bad at all, but obviously not the greatest starts. Kind of got pinched out and then had nowhere to go, and then just ended up pinning it, and didn't really work out that well. I'm going to try to not hit as many people as we can here. I'm going to take the safe route around. Okay, this might not actually have been the safe route around. Jiminy Christmas. It's a bit rough. We'll jump up over here, head towards this inside. Doesn't look like the track was reset. We'll go around the outside. Won't jump that. I'm a little bit smarter and know better to do that than to do that, because goodness gracious, that wouldn't have been good. But looks like we are out. It looks like 2nd or 3rd here. I'm going to try to get this inside here. Like I said, not too familiar with this track. This isn't my first time playing it. When it came out, I played it for I don't know, maybe 3 laps, and then I was done. So I don't know, not real familiar with it. I know that this is an absolute booter after scrubbing it a few times, and obviously not making the best of it. So I wasn't even close to riding this good at all in practice, but once a race starts, I don't know what it is with me, but I can normally do pretty good. As started to kind of fall right there, but we're able to pick it back up, and we'll be right here on the back of CXT. I don't know, I was looking at his name, I missed the corner, but I really couldn't tell you. I think it was like CXT Exum or something. We'd be lucky to make this jump as we barely make it over there. I'm going to cut back to the inside, fall into the rut, get over there, and now we can try to catch him up, or catch up to him, put in our own pace, and if he gets away with it, so what? You know, it's not a big deal. But I would still like to win, obviously. It's kind of embarrassing not to. Not embarrassing, but, you know, like, people might expect you to win this one. So you want to obviously go out there and win this one. But, yeah, bikes so far seems to be holding up, as this is what this whole video is all about. I haven't mentioned it, I don't even think once. So, I don't know, bike seems to be holding its own. I'm not jumping that, because, once again, smarter than that. And, let that guy make his own mistakes here, and we'll just start wheeling it around the track, hopefully keep up consistency. I don't really know what else there is to do here other than just try to do our best to keep this a lead. I mean, this bike so far has kept us pretty steady. This is, like, I'm getting weird game lags right now. I could have something to do with the recording going on. So I was going to try that line, but it wasn't ever really going to work out for me. And come up a little short on that. I was gonna say I'm sure he's not gonna miss it. He's on the goated Yamaha, but we just got to stay out front. No jitters, nothing. Just trying to stay out front. Over jump that a little bit again. It'd be nice to kind of scrub that. Jump into this inside right here. He's probably gonna have a little bit better go. I should stop looking back so much, but I'm just curious where he is instead of you know, trying to you know, race my race. I'm kind of looking at him race his, so obviously not that great. I'm going to go to this line right here, as that line is kind of better in my eyes and opinion, because that inside, it just dips too much. I don't think that they reset the track. Looks like he went down again too, so that's good, but we might have some company up here if I don't pick up the pace. And as I say that, I almost go down. Pretty close to being sketchy there. Then drop down into this rut, and then try to come out of here unscathed. That's pretty much the plan. Is just survive those first few turns that could be, you know, out to get you or anything, and then through here I really haven't figured it out. But we'll see here. It looks like I was already in third gear. I'm doing it. Screw it. It's a video, man. We're not trying to be all Nancy Nellies here. I thought my game crashed there for a second. That was gonna be bad, but back up and rolling. And I don't really know where the next... Oh, he's 13 seconds out, it says. So that's a little unfortunate. Looks like people are having their own problems. Can't stick to that inside, so just go around there. Jump down. Go fourth gear. Third gear into here, standing up. And then almost go down again. I don't think I'll make this, but I will try my best just to keep up some time. Instead of, you know, rolling it, because I didn't think I'd even be close to where I even got. We'll go over this thing, can't even scrub it. I'm gonna scrub that just a tad bit there, jump into the face of this one and the next face, and then go outside and just carry momentum around. I think that's the best thing we can do right now, is just keep the flow going, keep it up, keep her going. So we'll slam into that right there, get over that, and then just make sure we get over that. And then we'll head into this corner again. That one seems to be quite nice, and it's actually quite fun. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It's 6 laps. This is a race and a half. Oh my lord. I went down. So unfortunate. And I'm sure second place is gonna be here soon, especially if, you know, I can't get back up and going here, but it should be okay. But yeah, I'm gonna try to just... Okay, not do that. If I start tilting, it's gonna get real bad. But if I had to guess, second place is gonna be right there, and he is. And I don't know. It's not time to go to safe mode, but definitely gonna search for some lines. I'm down again. I really don't know what is happening. I just tried to enter that corner and then just died. So. This is what happens. This is what it looks like to throw away a 13-second lead on a track you don't even know. I'm not trying to make like too big of a deal here about excuses or anything, but this is horrible. Hurin, I mean, did a pretty bad job with the E-Road on this as well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to bury the guy just because I'm mad right now. I'm just trying to say this E-Road is quite niftily horrible. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that is just a clusterfuck. I mean, what are you gonna do there? Like, Jiminy Christmas. Just get over that, and then try not to crash. Do our best. And then we're going to try to catch up here to CXT or CRT, something like that. And we're going to try to guard that inside. Couldn't quite do that. So we'll just hop into that line next. And then get up over that. And then I'm actually going to do a bold thing here and go outside like this. I don't know. The line obviously slower, but it gives me a better run for this so I don't lose as much time on the landing of it. And then finally missed that line, which is a little unfortunate. Might not even be the popular line. I forgot you can't really do that. I'm going to go here to guard this inside. Hopefully, okay. Nope, that guy was doing a better job of guarding the inside. What was that? Oh my lord. We're going to go down to second gear. And then obviously die again. This race is something else, man. I was just straight up horrible, and there's no denying that. I don't think that there's much to be said here. I just lost another whole chunk of time. I just don't really know the track here, and I didn't really adapt to it too well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like not a fan of it. It's still a good track, but I mean, Jiminy Christmas, headed here to the last lap, and I lost. It's so like I'm not used to this at all, to the point where I'm losing so much time per lap, especially due to mistakes. Normally it's because I'm just flat out off the pace, because I'd rather be off the pace than I am, just mistakes like every corner. But unfortunately this race has just gone one way, and so far it's not been the good way. But searching for lines here that maybe I could catch up on the next guy ahead of me, because I mean they just seem to be making mistakes in the same couple of places. But I don't know, I might find a line or two. We'll see. I mean, there's no real guarantees here, especially if he's trying to go for that. If you get that, I mean, that's a huge boost in time. But I can't explain shit like that though. I don't really know what to tell you about that. That is just straight up horrible. Obviously you're gaining on the guy, you're right there, boom, Boboso literally picks you up and destroys every single dream you've ever had. Okay, yep, no, this is just where this is chronic right here. This is, I don't even know what to tell you about that. That is, I don't, like, how can you explain that though? How, like, go up to Boboso and ask him how that's a thing. It's like, sure, he might give you a valid, smart answer, but piss off, man. Like, that doesn't happen. Like, give me a good game. Give me a good game to play. Not a go-kart simulator. Just give me freaking MX Bikes update, please. This video is definitely gone sideways. It's supposed to be showing off one of the best bikes I've ever made, and instead I hop onto a track that is literally aids to learn during a race, and getting passed by Kitten Uwu on a 450 here. Like, Jiminy Christmas. I'm not even gonna, like, I'm just gonna have to close that guy off. I was gonna quit right there until I realized he went down. I was not about to get beat by Kitten Uwu. I was about to get beat by the whole lobby if I didn't do that. But that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to consider leaving a like and subscribing. The bike's still good despite this horrible performance. But, yeah, I don't know. See you guys next time. Deuces.